just had to go to the vets. My brother just passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
No worries, man. Sorry. But you know, we need to get this done. So.
You sure?
Yeah, man, it's fine. It's like so due on Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So. Anyway, sorry to be a bit emo. I'll think about it later. Sorry, dude. Alrighty. So, Augustin, thank you for joining us on the show today. My first question is, how did you create like that fade in, fade out effect at the start?
Fade in, fade out effect at the start. I think I have to refresh my memory.
It was like a couple they're walking.
In the park?
Yeah, in the park, yeah.
Oh yeah, you just when you see them walking and then going away walking again.
Yes.
Just pretty much then you acted as far as you can, get a wide shot, put your camera on, and ask them to move, and then do exactly the same shot with no actors in the shot, and then when you edit it, the magic happens.
The boyfriend and girlfriend in the movie, were they actually like dating? Like the chemistry there was really good. Like I thought there must be something going on.
No. I think the two actors studied together, but you know, there's no dating involved.
Okay.
Not as far as I know.
That scene with the kid when they're running, you know, he's chasing the girl. Where was that shot? That was a really nice location. Like, where did you?
The dark corridor one? Or?
Yeah, she's like, I think she says, "Follow me if you want to find Lily."
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. It's I think that was shot because we went to a few different places, but that was an oral hospital, and then we they had just one floor that was just unoccupied really, and so we just went there. I think it was next to Curtin University, but I'm not so sure. But yeah, it was just we had that one corridor, and we actually used it playing with the camera angle and make it much longer than it actually is.
Did you use the same location for the war scene?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, actually no, the war scene was in studio.
Yeah.
So it was just that was back at Central Institute. Yeah.
How did you shoot such a dark scene, but we're still able to see, like, you know, the actors and stuff? Like, were there difficulties in lighting the set in a way that you could just see the actors and everything else?
I had the same worry to start with, but after talking to the camera department, it's actually more of a trick than anything. Just playing with the film you use, and you just have some very harsh light where you want to see lights, and just some softer light around. Obviously, you have to block quite a bit of lights, but actually you can see quite a bit. I was a bit worried first when he shot us. I was just very light. I want something real dark, but actually when he all came back from the lab, actually it was quite dark. So I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Why did you choose in the scenes where he was back in reality to have it really quite bright and like a slight desaturation? Like, I think, for example, there was a point where he opens the door and his mum's at the door.
Mm-hmm.
It was just all white. Like,
we that was with Michael was set designer. We wanted to have, it was actually a micro ID. We wanted to have a play around, because we don't want the audience to straight away say, oh yeah, he's in a hospital, but he is in a way. So you want to have that clean aspect of the hospital, and also the fact of losing your memory and all that. So you don't want to have too much colors, and which if the room was his brain, it's all very bright and very white, and there's not much colors, and it's not all through the film. We didn't want to have too much colors anyway. We wanted to stay quite desaturated, and it's not a very happy film. So
yeah.
And that's why, in contrast, in the park scene where you see Max and Lily together, then you've got more colors and lighting. And try to play on the mood too.
How did you create that effect where, like, it's changing from like day to night time when he's just sitting there in the room?
We we asked the actor to be very patient, put it on the bed, and then we had 3 different set of light, and we turned one on, and then camera rolling, and then just turn one of the lights off, and then another lights off until it was very dark. And we've done that a few times, so it worked finally. Yeah. Just playing with lighting.
I don't think I can keep going with this.
You have?
I'm sorry.
Hang on, sorry. Mitch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been there, bro. That's what I say. I don't want to do it. I don't know. Serious? Yeah. Just went back to the, I don't know. Sorry. It's just, do you reckon that was enough of the interview, or should we like?
Yeah, it would be better if we had more and good questions.
It's not coming back. No. Johnny, do you mind just finishing off the questions? Just like.
You serious?
Yeah. Can't even use writing.
You serious?
Yeah. Do you want to just,
What do I do with this?
just actually you hold it. Do you want to just cut for a second?
So how do you get the best out of your actors?
Depends what actor you work with, I guess, and you know each actor is different, get different techniques. And the main actor was second time worked together,
Yep.
but this time was actually the real deal in a way. But it's just a question of trying to find what trigger a little memories in his mind or something that he could relate to, because especially with that film, if you can't relate to an actor, you're mad, play mad.
Yeah.
So it's just, you just have to play around, I do a lot of improv.
Yeah.
I go way too much, over the way of the subject sometimes. Just trying to play around and see what works, and then you bring it back to the story.
All right. And are there any tips you'd give to aspiring student directors?
Any tips?
Yeah.
Apart from not living in Perth? No, I mean just you need to know what you want to do. I mean, when you start a project, whatever it is, let's say a short film, you need to have an idea of where you want to go to.
Yeah.
And just just try to keep going toward that objective, stay on the same direction, because a lot of things are going to happen, and you can have your actor getting sick, or you can producers not being happy with the story, but you need to stay true to yourself, true to your story, and you always get somewhere. If you really want it, you'll get it.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us tonight.
That's right. Thanks for having me.
Anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah, is there anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you for having me. I'm glad that you guys are here, because it gives the opportunity for a few of students or ex-students to show what they made, and hopefully it's just a beginning.
Yeah, sure. All right. I apologise there for Mitch, but that's right.
So that's it.